Welcome to our comedic historical breakdown of one of history's most infamous figures, Adolf Hitler. Now, before we start, let me address the elephant in the room shaped like a swastika made of uncomfortable truths. Yes, we are aware that Hitler was a terrible, terrible man. A genocidal maniac who plunged the world into chaos and whose name has become synonymous with evil. But, and this is a weird but even terrible people can have bizarre quirks. It's like finding out your least favorite dictator really loved collecting Beanie Babies or was weirdly obsessed with that hamster dance song from the early internet. It doesn't excuse their actions, but it does make you wonder, what was going on in that head? So today we're diving into some bizarre and ironic facts about Hitler that you probably didn't know. We're talking weird habits, surprising obsessions, and bodily functions that would make a sewage treatment plant blush. Buckle up, because history's about to get strange. Let's get started. Let's rewind the clock to a time before the world knew the name Hitler as synonymous with tyranny. Young Adolf, a struggling artist with a questionable mustache and even more questionable social skills, had dreams. Big landscape painting, Vienna Academy of Fine Arts dreams. He saw himself as the next Monet, the next Van Gogh, maybe even the next Bob Ross. But with less happy little trees and more, well, you know. But the art world, much like the rest of the world later on, decided they weren't quite ready for a Hitler original. He got rejected, not once, but twice. Now, who knows? Maybe if the Academy had just given him a chance, handed him a beret and said, "Here's your easel, Adolf. Go paint some happy clouds," history might have turned out very differently. Or maybe he would have just been a Let's talk about sugar, shall we? Specifically, Hitler's insatiable, borderline terrifying love for the sweet stuff. We're talking about a man who reportedly consumed an absurd amount of sugar daily, like he was single-handedly trying to win some kind of twisted Willy Wonka-esque eating contest. Now, while sugar doesn't instantly turn you into a dictator, we think, some historians believe his sugary diet might have contributed to his erratic behavior, mood swings, and general instability. I mean, have you ever had a sugar crash? It's not pretty. Imagine that, but on a Führer-sized scale. It turns out the man who terrified millions had a fear all too human. Here's a fun fact that'll make you do a double take. Adolf Hitler, the man who orchestrated a genocide and plunged the world into war, was a Disney fan. Yes, you heard that right. The Führer, the dictator, the guy who probably couldn't tell a Goofy from a Pluto if his life depended on it, enjoyed a good Mickey Mouse cartoon. Apparently he was quite fond of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which, let's be honest, is a pretty messed up choice, considering his views on, well, pretty much everything. It's just one of those weird historical tidbits that makes you question everything you thought you knew about the world. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, or rather, the pungent aroma allegedly emanating from the Führer himself. Yes, we're talking about Hitler's well-documented and frankly impressive flatulence problem. This wasn't just a oops, excuse me kind of situation. We're talking about full-on, room-clearing, paint-peeling gas attacks. Historians believe this gastrointestinal symphony was the result of his strict vegetarian diet, which, ironically, he adopted for health reasons. Apparently, consuming copious amounts of cabbage and beans doesn't exactly do wonders for your digestive system. who knew that the man who brought terror to the world was also waging a private war within his own bowels? Let's talk about a sensitive subject. And by sensitive, I mean literally a sensitive area, Hitler's testicles, or more accurately, the alleged lack thereof. Now, I know what you're thinking. John, this is getting weird even for you, and you're not wrong. But the fact is, rumors have circulated for years that Hitler might have been missing a testicle. Some whisper it was a war wound, others claim it was a congenital condition. The truth, we may never know. Behind every powerful dictator is a well-stocked makeup bag. That's right, folks. Adolf Hitler, the man who preached about Aryan perfection and natural beauty, was no stranger to a little cosmetic enhancement. We're talking rouge, powder, the whole shebang. He believed that maintaining a youthful and healthy appearance was crucial to maintaining his public image. And hey, who are we to judge? In the world of politics, image is everything. Although one has to wonder if his makeup artist ever considered staging an intervention with a well-placed eyebrow pencil. If you thought Hitler's diet was strange, wait till you hear about his health regimen. This wasn't your average green smoothie and yoga retreat kind of guy. We're talking about a man who swore by the power of enemas, those delightful little colon cleanses that nobody enjoys talking about. And that's not all. He was also a big fan of asparagus, allegedly consuming it in ridiculous quantities because he believed it had some sort of magical, virility-boosting properties. Now, whether that's true or not is up for debate, but one thing's for sure. Hitler's bathroom breaks were probably an experience. And there you have it, folks. Some of the most bizarre and ironic facts about Adolf Hitler. It turns out that even history's biggest monsters can have their quirks, their strange obsessions, and their embarrassing bodily functions. Remember, history is full of strange and unexpected twists. It's a wild, weird, and often uncomfortable ride, but it's important to learn about it, even the strange and uncomfortable parts, because it helps us understand how we got here and hopefully avoid making the same mistakes again. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more intriguing content.